I'm Bill Kusick. I'm an owner and director of operations for Action Impact. I want to cover with you briefly ammunition. And the reason I'm going to do it is because I get many improper questions and many improper assumptions about ammunition. We hear all kinds of numbers for ammunition. We do, don't we? We hear 22 caliber, we hear 38 caliber, we hear 40 caliber, 45 caliber. Man, we got a ton of numbers coming at us. 32, 25, just a ton of numbers. And then we have 9mm thrown into the mix. So what do all these numbers mean? Well, basically, I'm going to kind of keep this simple for you. The numbers that you're seeing are decimal points. It's 0.22, it's 0.38, it's 0.25, it's 0.32, it's 0.45, it's 0.40. Understand it's point. So that is the circumference of the bullet. So we can assume then, the higher the number, the bigger the bullet. Another thing we probably need to know is, the bigger the bullet, the more recoil. And the more recoil, the bigger the gun, the more we can manage the recoil. So the number one mistake I see people make is they'll come in, and usually with a female, and they'll say, well, she needs a really small gun, but she needs a powerful small gun. And when I try to tell them, well, that gun's going to be a little bit harder to shoot than a bigger gun, they don't understand or get that concept. It's kind of like a firecracker in a garbage can. Do you want to hold a M80 firecracker in a garbage can, or would you rather hold it in a Campbell's soup can? Well, I'd rather hold it in that big garbage can because I'm not going to feel it as much. It's kind of the same thing with guns. It doesn't mean you can't overcome it. You can't overcome it. It's going to take time. It's going to take experience. You need to experience these gunshots, what they feel like. But just don't come in and assume that the smaller a gun is, the easier it shoots. It's only going to shoot easier if the caliber's smaller, because that means the bullet is smaller, and the smaller the bullet, the less recoil there is, so then I can have a smaller gun. But if I want a small gun that's powerful, well, now I'm going to need some time with that gun. I'm going to need some experience with the right instructors, and I'm going to have to learn all about this ammunition and these guns. So it's not just so simple. It's not like coming in and picking a bag of potato chips off the shelf. Let's learn. And if you don't know, we're happy to tell you. That's what we're doing here. We want to explain this to you, so have an open mind. Don't assume that you know everything when you come in. We don't assume we know everything, so it's not wise for you to do so either. But I think together we'll get together and we'll get the right answer for you and provide the right information so that you have full understanding of how ammunition is and how it works and how your gun works.